nicely done.
Never seen the veil lit up like... Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Pray to the law that... First they will rob...
That was quick.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished. I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still. Maybe you don't know this, but there. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say. Company always tells us. We experience. You've got adrena time? I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
What was that? Open fire!
I hear Reed's leaving town. Wonder if corporate gave me too.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Moving in! Wait, company ammo!
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be... And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me... You don't know that. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am... And... Hey, you're hale and healthy. Couple hours out of your day and some light sex. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we... I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You been there already? And you ain't been ground down into Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. Sweet. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase as long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in... I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know some. Know how to cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to... No kidding! Really? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! That's a complete set. All three aside from you.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
We can handle this! Here we go! Everyone all right? Easy.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter? I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder? From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an ink.
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir?
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not... Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the great. Then I would counsel them to work through their emotions and assess. Animals are ruled by their hearts. Wonderful. This is fantastic. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlie. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to... Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded... Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next aether. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer... I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. It is my esteemed pleasure.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater in the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Am I? Well, it's just normal to me.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. What's occupying your thoughts? I've been thinking. He's also who told me of the journal's... That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to... All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball, and I'll comb the last 6 months. Thank you.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's... Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed... I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but... every time I think of going back, I get this... sinking feeling. I worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but... I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzer, and if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within... I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude or... A communication request from Dr.
Aha, there you... How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things... You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. The board's been confiscating... Excellent, I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting edge. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. And remember, don't trust the board. The board's only
Transmission ended. We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Can we talk?
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your... that's what... I grew up in a pit. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents. My parents, ironic. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had... I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted. The simple version is this. The Force, everything flows from the answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan is not one rigid. Some choices make the path smoother. It's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before...
The ship used to be much quieter.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain, according to your ship's...
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end. You'll want to take it up with Ood. His office is located along the starboard wall of the... Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down... I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operation. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when... Is there anything else I can help you with? Be see...
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again.
Those lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
What do you think you're doing? Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. Now, I only have the one nav key, and they're hard to come by these days.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the ground. Do you know Edna? Oh, she sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Any time, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I know she's in there, Mburu.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one will...
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. Has something happened to my favorites? Oh no, this is terrible. Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Ah, that's just like... Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business, that. Right, there. I've removed the flag from your ship. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you... That's... Well, that's just Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
This is Halcyon News.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? I've got a lovely... If you're here for this week's magazine club... Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came... Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like... Anytime.
Rizzo's traveling tonight.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Yes, Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best. You're serious. You're giving me a shot. I put together a little speech. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, That motto is it's a work in progress. Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look for.
I thought that was real good.
Thanks for the vote of What do you think? Am I in? Wow. Thanks, boss.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Make yourself at home, Captain. Good luck, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Mm-hmm. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Don't they have anybody to greet arrivals? For paperwork or ticketing or what all? Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000. Warning, pathing obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of reversal.
Incoming! Nice one! Got him all.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
They left their own outside to die? Was it that bad?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No distress call from here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane.
Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
You think the other 16 were closed? Maybe on account of health code violations?
Myself, I can stay here if you want.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, huh? I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister.
I suppose it can't hurt if I don't get that. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us. Shut up. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's... The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and... The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just... My protege. I sent him to... That would sure... Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's gotta be all alone and scared.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn Cortez. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. Sure, loyal company fella. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. I've been extracting organic compounds from Raptidons. Compounds that...
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables, and it should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested, just... Ugh. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, now they got the carpet in here. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or trying to, anyway. Why, yes, I suppose I could. Thanks. No, well, I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well...
The vent shafts are how the Raptidons are getting out of the lab.
I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Here we go! Here we go! Everyone all right? That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay. Here they go! You're fast.
We're coming, Mr. Jameson!
That was quick. Dang, that's impressive.
Did someone lift the lockdown? What? How the hell did you get in here? No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in? Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal... It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of... Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have... I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye. Oh, wonderful! That's much better. I'm getting...
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors. Smells like they gotta back up somewheres. Maybe near the Fatberg. Oh, nasty. Incoming!
Hey! You! Over here! Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security. Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Oh, the poor bastard. Seeing his life's work snatched from him. Crane is the man who runs this lab. Probably gone around the bend fretting over his beloved research. Not that there's anything diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here? What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo Security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, the other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just... Give me a little credit. We are not bandits, we do... So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not... All wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy. Better to die than live in a... We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientist. Yes, we raided the lab. Shot some... Think it over. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that. Oh, look at how big she is! Wow. We're not going in there, are we?